right, let's go. It's Saturday Night Live, man. Charisma, Vision, Wavy. And we got a real special guest in the building today, Trilliano.
Hey, what's the deal, sis?
It's my guy right here, man.
Man, for sure. I love the energy all the time, man. Every time we link, every time I see you, it's always genuine.
Me and him have been in some busted submissions together.
We did this, hey, for sure.
Straight
Coachella missions.
Coachella missions together.
For sure. Did like a nice little mile walk, 2 or 3 miles.
Shoot,
actually.
It might have been 2 or 3 miles, bro. We were just lost at Coachella trying to get to a car, trying to get out of Coachella. They trapped us.
Hey, but I enjoyed the experience, though.
Right?
Hey, and it was technically that day it was my second time at Coachella, but just overall it was my first time at Coachella. So, I enjoyed the experience a lot.
Yep, he came out on stage with Shoreline Mafia.
Hey, yeah, they got my brothers for sure.
They got their own set. It was the reunion show.
Hey, and you see the reaction?
Yeah,
ooh.
They did it right too, because they not only was it a Shoreline set, they made sure they called Kalen, they called Greedo, they called Trilliano.
Right.
They literally did a whole West Coast set.
Hey, and then shout out to Shoreline, man. It's the same thing. It's the genuine love. Like, it's undeniable, and I can never turn a blind shoulder to it. So I appreciate my bros for always looking out too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
They do their big when it comes to me. You feel me? So yeah, it never. Shout out to the homies. You know what I'm saying? We the wave for sure. Back in business. Tour finna start next month. So yeah, y'all grab y'all tickets.
And you're gonna be going on tour,
for
right?
For sure, most definitely. I'm always around. So then just them giving me the opportunity, I always try to exceed it. You know what I'm saying? Try to capitalize, but. I'm working on all type of ventures, so I just want to keep adding on to all of the blessings that I'm receiving. You feel me?
Yeah, you've been consistently a part of this music game.
Hey, most definitely. Yeah, that's what it take though. You know what I'm saying? You only consider the failure when you quit. You feel me? So I don't consider myself quit no time soon or even ever if that's the case. You feel me?
You recorded your first song. Shout to Daylight, right?
Yeah, Daylight. That's my bro too. Shout out to Daylight.
If y'all know. Yeah, crazy battle rapper.
Battle rapper, engineer, producer,
genius.
Videographer. Yeah. He writer. Yeah, he does a lot. You feel me? I learned a lot from Daylight. One of my first, actually the first song I ever the actual project was in Daylight's closet. You feel me?
That's what's up.
Facts. It was in Daylight's closet back then when it was and they had crack. I think they had the Pit. You remember the Pit? A long time ago, they used to go battle rap. Everybody used to go down there. Disaster. That's when I first met AV too. Compton AV. He used to be a battle rapper.
Yeah. Yep.
AV back then too. Yeah, man. Them the days when everybody had to have those lyrics. It was more than just clout back then. You feel me? So I come from that era where you rap.
Yeah, but that's coming back though.
It is.
Definitely the whole beef,
especially
with Kendrick and Drake going on.
Yeah, they making everybody rap.
The reaction channels on YouTube, there's so many of them now, and all they do is they can't wait
but it's bringing
to
hip-hop
break down
back.
The bars. Yeah, they're excited about it again.
I appreciate the beef, honestly, because it's waking everybody up to get on y'all stuff. You feel me? Because like I said, if you're not consistent, at least you better have the bars, you better have the enthusiasm when you step out, you better have the energy, because if not, you're just gonna find yourself being one of the ones in the back. Don't nobody like being in the back. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to stay on top of my game as much as possible with me just being who I am as a person. So, I take the artistry to another level now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for those that know, you've done a lot of work with Greedo, 03 Greedo,
that's my bro too.
The years.
Man, Greedo been recording since it was Trill Prada and Greedy Yitty.
Yeah.
24-hour boys. Yeah, shout out
Greedy.
24-hour boys for sure. My boy Greedy Yitty, 03 Greedo. Yeah, that's my brother for sure. We got a lot of good art together. Even some of those tapes that's out on YouTube under our other rap names. We got a lot of projects, a lot of music, but that just come natural because it's we already together, or we already lingering around or hanging or putting some type of strategic plan together. So recording and just doing music, it comes natural because a lot of those songs are old. A lot of them are up to date, but a lot of our projects and music we do, it be sitting there collecting. Now I don't want to say dust because our music be timeless. But
especially when we're working with Greedo,
he's a great artist.
He's so experimental, and he's so
Facts.
You know what I mean. So, what's one of the coolest things you've watched and learned from him working with him?
Working fast.
Working fast.
Working with Greedo. He honestly, he challenges you to keep up.
Yeah.
Because bro get in there. I done watched him do about 15 songs in a time span of 2 hours. Like, I done seen bro record all night. He get in there, he just go. But, at the same time, you in there, you want to work as well. You don't want to be the one sitting back like, he can't keep up. So it helps you. It's like training camp,
Training camp, yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to bars. But the first person I ever worked with that was like that was Ty Dolla $ign.
Ooh, Ty. What up, Ty?
He like he made me, he was the first person that made me write a verse 3 times, like 3 verses for one verse. And he was like, man, pick the best one. That's how you make a hit. You write 3 verses to each verse and pick the best one. You don't scrap your leftovers. You can use them for something else. But
and you're talking about 2 guys that they're not rappers. They're
facts.
Straight musicians.
They're musicians for sure, musicians. And
production, engineering, both of them.
Both of
them hands on. Get out the way. I've seen Ty
and Ty was the
engineer.
First. And I met Ty as a he was the producer. He was the one making the beats. He was, what I'm saying? And then
Push's Ink Days.
And he turned us up to another notch. We was already on our way to stardom. And Ty, he just he collectively put it together musically. It wasn't everywhere. He made it make sense, kind of like he structured it to where we could get deals and we were getting heard by the people that matter when it comes to cutting that check. You feel me? So
right.
Yeah.
When did you first meet Ty? You remember?
Yeah, the first time I met Ty probably was around 2009, late 2010. I was still in college when I met Ty. I used to have my dorm parties and stuff at CSULA. I used to be going up.
Where'd you go to? Cal State LA?
Yeah, Cal State LA. Yeah, I used to be doing my thing. But I met Ty.
It's a project party.
Project party. It's been a party. You feel me? But Ty, when we met Ty through, like I said, I met Ty through Big B. We were introduced to him as who he is, a musical genius. Like Big B is like, man, look, my little bro, he does his thing. He's great at what he does. And just take his advice. If you can, I suggest you will, because it's gonna get y'all to the next level. Because y'all got the energy, y'all got the stardom. Y'all just need those hit songs, like the real hit songs. And sitting us in the house with Ty Dolla $ign for a month, it created magic. You know what I'm saying? So I watched him turn everybody into an artist to where they can be recognized by the big league.
Right.
So yeah, I appreciate Ty for that. Shout out to Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, DJ Mustard too, the homie DJ Mustard. I call him Lil Ty.
Because Ty taught him really how to produce.
Facts,
I remember that too. Yeah,
he did, and he got great at it. So
now
he's no longer Lil Ty, he's Big Mustard. But yeah, shout out to DJ Mustard. Shout out to all the Pushing fam,
shout
man.
Ty,
yeah,
man. I saw he was saying on his Instagram that he's gonna cut his hair.
See, Ty.
Hey,
man,
you just cut your hair.
See,
my guy just when he walked up here today, I'm like, why you cut your hair?
See, man, I guess it's the energy. I mean, I cut my hair. It's more so like a fresh start.
Feels good, right?
It feels good.
I know it feels good.
You feel open. You know what I'm saying? And I he probably seen me. It was like, little bro, cut his hair. But no, he probably feeling it though. He probably transitioning.
Yeah, because Ty's had his hair
for
since
a while.
day one.
Wow. Yeah, he been had dreads.
Day one.
When I met Ty, he had dreads. So it's like, I couldn't see myself cutting him at that point, but. Shout out to Ty. You cut your hair, bro.
If he does it. If he actually goes through with it, we're going to see if
you cut your hair,
just
admit that I was the reason you did it.
But no, I like how you left the little ducktail. What do we call that? Is that still called a ducktail? Remember when you were little and the boys had ducktails?
Yeah, I still got my ducktail. Keep some memories.
There you go. I like it, though.
Keep my antenna.
Your antenna. That's hilarious. I love it, man. Well, you lived in Watts. You grew up. Where exactly did you go to high school?
I went to Jordan High School. And I went to Northbound. But I graduated from Jordan for sure. Watts, California. Shout out Jordan High School. Yeah.
And he's actually YG's cousin,
too.
YG,
so
my
that's my cousin.
Deeply entrenched in this.
Yeah, that's family for sure. Shout out YG, man. He been there from the start as well. Man, everybody just been growing, and I'm glad to see everybody where they at now, because it goes to show that the plans that we put in motion and set forth, they actually work. So I can be a witness to that and say, yeah, I can apply it to myself still without feeling like I'm doing something and it's nothing to show for it. You feel me? Because all my peers, they stuck to what they knew, and they stuck by their word, and they got to where they at now. And the only difference is between me and them, I actually had a period in my career when I had just stopped. Cause I felt like I was doing it for no reason, and then
is that when you went by Trill Prada?
Yeah,
and then you switched it up to Trilliano. That's okay.
That's when I started back, and I left the Trill Prada alone, cause I had got a distribution deal at the time as well, so I had just switched up everything. And cause
this music game is brutal, man.
It is.
It's hard. It's.
I had to realize it was
a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, it's the ups and downs. If you're not mentally prepared for it, which I wasn't at the time, you would discourage yourself, because like I'm my biggest competition. So when I look at myself in the mirror, I just feel like I could do so much more at sometimes. But I had to realize you're going to get out what you put in. So that's why I just started going hard. I just started putting my energy and time to where it needed to be. And finances, because you got to invest. You feel me? So I stopped taking it for granted, and I took it for what it is, and I turned it, I started turning my L's into W's.
Right. So, my guy's been putting in work, like everywhere you go.
Facts.
Good vibe, good energy on stage, grabbing your attention.
Facts all the time.
Putting out good music. No Diggity was one of my favorites.
Facts. And see, that's the exclusive too. See, and I haven't even dropped. No, it's coming out for sure. I've had it for so long, right? No, yeah, you got it. You got it. You've been having it. You see,
I've been playing it.
That's feature 03 Greedo, No Diggity. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that single after I release this track with my boy Chef Boy.
Chef Boy.
Yeah, I got a song coming out for release on the 29th called From Her Mama with Chef Boy. So yeah, after I drop that, No Diggity is for sure in rotation. And then I'm gonna drop the Step Brothers tape, Step Brothers 2. I'm gonna drop another project with Zay27. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Step Brothers.
Yeah, we got a vibe in that studio when it comes to them lady songs. Yeah, we get in there and go crazy.
What's your favorite scene from Step Brothers?
All I Want. You talking about the scene from the movies? Oh, see, I could be vulgar here. I thought you was talking about the tape. Oh yeah, the scene when he was he told him don't put his nuts on it. He told him don't touch his drums. Man, he put his balls on his drums.
Classic.
Facts.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer. I love that.
Both of those.
That's a great concept for the project with you two.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the energy as well. So it kind of came from energy. Like when we met, it was all jokes, it was all humor, it was all fun. We had our ups and downs. We recorded the tape as well, so it fit perfectly because like it was a musical. It was all about art. So you gonna argue over art. I'm saying, particular. You like how you want your art to be like this. I want mine to be like this. So we had a little disagreements here and there, but like on the Step Brothers, they had their disagreements, and in the end, it all worked out for the better. You know what I'm saying? So
brotherly love.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. So that's how the tape ended up being how it is now. For real.
I love it. So that's coming out.
Yeah,
Dope.
Step Brothers 2 for sure is coming out right after I drop
Is the Chef
singles.
Boy on that, or is that just?
No, Chef Boy just on the single.
Okay, got you.
Produced by Larry J and Do Better. So yeah, once I drop that, I got a project that I'm working on as well. I'm finishing up with Larry J, making all the hits. That's going to be on that project. But I'm just releasing that single for now because I feel like the people need to hear it. I've been holding on to it for so long, so I just want to let it go.
For sure.
They need to hear that.
On.
Yeah, they need to hear that.
They said we're about to have a heat wave this week, and you make that good feeling summer music.
Yeah,
let's go.
Come on, man, stop playing. I'm here to party all the time.
It's
especially
a project
if I can make
party.
You smile. Yeah.
Well, what made you? The project party, but that became your slogan.
Yeah, facts. Okay, so that kind of happened on tour when I was on tour with Jeezy. My boy Hawaii Slim.
Shout out to Hawaii,
yeah,
man.
My boy Young
Another
Hawaii.
guy.
Yeah, Hawaii. At first, me and Hawaii was sharing set time. Like Hawaii would bring me out during his set time, and then one night he just was like, we finna have a project party with my dog Trilliano. I'm finna bring him out to the stage, and it just stuck with me from there. And I was like, oh, and like once it resonated to everything I did, he always said bro, I started the project party, but it's like you feel me?
He is a party.
Yeah, it's all exactly. So it made sense. You feel me? So when he started introducing me during his set time, he was like, yeah, my boyfriend come out and have a project party with y'all. And from that, I just resonated with it and just ran with it, like, you know. And it worked.
It's crazy.
And it works.
And it's such a small world. I used to be on a tour bus with Hawaii.
You see?
When he used to be Krayshawn's hype man.
Man.
And I was DJing for Honey Cocaine, and we went on that little tour together.
See, look,
that's how me and him first met.
That's dope.
Someone needs to do a documentary already. Like, it's been... How long has it been? 15 years since 2010 when things really came back to the West?
And it's crazy because
we need a documentary, man.
The same thing with Hawaii and my homegirl V Nasty, my sis V Nasty. I didn't know they had a relationship until the same thing, the Krishan situation. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So everything is like, it connects. When the dots start to connect, you know you're doing something right. So
yeah.
I'm just all about making everything come together. So yeah, that interview for sure, around, if we get it to where it could come back around 2008 to 2010 where it started back cracking over here, it'd be a lot of stories to tell.
There's so much. That's why it's time. Because like if you go, every time you go online and you look up like documentaries about West Coast hip hop, it's all NWA.
Facts.
Everything is NWA.
Facts.
And it's like, yo, there's been so much.
Yeah, it's cool.
This happened from the Game era, going into the Dom Nipsey era, and then the whole jerking.
Facts.
It's just been so much, and we need that story.
Elevation. It's all been elevation, and it'd be nice to be able to cover those grounds because I'm all around.
You gonna be all up in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all up in there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, what is Trilliano? When I hear the word Trilliano, I think it's like, fuck a trillionaire. Like, you're a Trilliano-aire. Yeah. Like, that's just the vibe I get from it.
Bank. So it's more so like the mayor, you know. It's more about the politics. I'm good with politics, any politics, good or bad. I always show up. I'm not scared to articulate myself, and you know, it's all about. It's a mafia thing in the most positive way possible. So it comes from the Italian.
The Trilliano. Okay. I like that. Well, man, he's got the song coming on the 29th. Look forward. Be sure to go stream it up. Let people know where they can follow you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? It's a project party. You know, the way our 21 Savage told y'all in the beginning, it's a project party, you know what I'm saying? Social media, when it comes to TikTok and what we call it X now, I'm on there, Trilliano and 3 Trilliano. Facebook, Mayor Trilliano, everything Trilliano. So tap in, even in YouTube, you feel me, Trilliano. If you want to find some old classics, some old gems, you can search Trill Prada and you'll be like, wow.
Trill Prada, yep.
Might find some Ty Dolla $ign songs in there, some Gritty Giddy songs in there.
I love my Nina.
You know what I'm saying? That part. You already know.
Ty Dolla $ign and Trill Prada.
Trill Prada, for sure. That was the one that set it off on the real. So, yeah, man. Catch up. If you ain't caught up, catch up, man, you know, because we hanging with Mustard still, so, you know.
Yeah. What are the like, you know, being from the West Coast, what are 3 things that people, they get it twisted? Like, don't think Hollywood is LA. Like, what are 3 things that you know, this is some real LA shit.
They don't know that we have good food, for one. Like,
that's been like a TikTok thing. What's going on with that?
I don't understand why they think that we don't have like good food over here. Like, bro, we have great options. People come over and act like they don't have options to go from. Like, bro, we have many options of food when they come here. I'm a foodie. I need to start recording myself eat. It seems weird saying it that way, right?
No, you know, it's not. But people really just want to see you doing your everyday thing.
Right.
And you got personality, so you know what I mean? Let it shine.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that. Yes, I think it's the foodie thing. Like, that's the
biggest thing for you right now?
For me, is the foodie thing, because we got the West attention. They know we over here rapping. They can stop saying we ain't rapping. They know we rapping over here, so we can kill that myth. But for the most part, the foodie thing, and saying we know, it's all about the gang, because they think gang culture is so bad here, and that's why I'm trying to change the narrative with the whole the party. Like, you know, even shout out to Chef Boy and the gang, the way he put out that record, he's giving a better look and a positive insight on our culture, because all they know when you hear gang is the worst. You know what I'm saying? So it's similar to what I'm doing at the project party. That's why I've been promoting the project party. I want to keep the party at the end because I want y'all to understand that we do have fun on the West Coast.
Yes.
It's not all about
what we 100% have fun.
Oh yeah, another thing. They said we don't have a nightlife. Like who said we doesn't? Like,
these are the three things.
Yeah,
You're
like,
so right. These are the three things right now.
Like we have a nightlife. We love to have fun. We really outside. We love to, and we're, gang banging is not really the culture. It's a part of the culture. So
and see what another thing too, what people don't understand, LA's huge. Southern California is not just LA. You're talking Orange County. You're talking the Inland Empire.
Yes.
And we got parties, clubs, house parties going on
all up and through there.
And down.
It's
so it's like, what are y'all talking about?
Facts.
You know who's? It's like a lot of DJs that just don't have gigs that are the ones saying this.
Yes.
Like, bro, I ain't never seen you book nowhere.
That's the problem right
like,
there. So you gonna shut the whole city down because you not getting gigs? Man,
we be out all the time together having good times.
All the time. That's why I said like we have a great nightlife here.
And let them know too, like we play stuff from everywhere, but especially someone like me, are we not playing West Coast records?
Facts. I hear a lot of West Coast records over here, especially with you.
Since the Empire days. If you know about Empire, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Like, what are you guys talking about?
Facts. We for sure get love over here. I don't understand what these men. I think it comes from those they're not working hard enough. So, like, it goes back in the beginning when I'm saying you only get out what you put in. So, some of those that's not receiving the fruits of the labor, it might be they might be a little salty, a little Larry. So, that's
clearly because they just online talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of the parties I do too is always a lot of females, and the girls be having fun. Sometimes there are some guys that don't have fun, but girls be having fun still.
No, facts. I think the last party I went, I met you at, it was downtown. I forgot. We was like in a nice little scenario. It was a dope spot, but I think it was 90s music or 2000. It was a 2000 party you was DJing. It was going through the roof. You had all the 2000 hits cracking off. Man, ladies was everywhere having a good time. Drinks, bottle popping, nobody fighting. It was going.
Girls twerking,
dancing. They
twerking with each other though, fellas. So man, fellas, go start dancing with the girls again.
That's a problem. The girls are dancing with each other because the guys are acting too tough, man. Have fun, party, live. Stop taking life so serious. Dance a little. If you don't know how to dance, just let it grind on you. I don't know.
Exactly.
Don't be mug. We here to party, have fun. You know what I'm saying?
We still we have a good time out here. The West Coast is beautiful. Women, weed, and weather.
We
got it all. It's a project party all the time, man.
All the time. It's always a project party for sure. We the wave.
Well, man, I love it, man. Thank you so much for coming through. 29th. You and Chef Boy.
Being Chef Boy from her mama. 29th. Save it. Pre-save it. Just know when it hit the scene, it's nothing that's going to be deniable. I promise.
He's going to be on the Back on Business tour with the Mafia.
With the Mafia. Shout out to the Mafia, man. I love y'all for sure.
You've got to travel. You've got to see the world. What was one of the funnest places, one of your funnest memories from tour? You've been on multiple tours, so what's your funnest one?
Oh, I say New York. I appreciated New York. It wasn't about it as far as the fun, because the shows are always great. When I'm with OGs and Shoreline and Phoenix, the shows they're great. So I be searching for those outside experiences, like just for livelihood. So the New York experience that I received, it was all good because I kind of like capitalized there. I was able to have my imagery. They promoted me on the big screens at the Big Apple and
in the birthplace of hip hop,
right there. I got to take my pictures, video. It was a real experience. I was outside in my Timbos. It rained a little on me. You know what I'm saying? I got to see the steam come out the sewers. It was just I seen a lot of stuff I used to want to see when I was watching Batman. So I was like, oh shit. It was just being able to see a different scenario and just being able to hang with another group of people. I got friends out there as well, so me being able to go out there and see how they living and see getting my chopped cheese and just doing something different, and it was great. Oh, DC was another fun one. DC, shout out to my dog Mike D'Angelo, bro. DC, I love DC. I had a great time in DC. Facts.
I slid through it.
The DMV period.
Slid through it once, but I didn't get to hang out there.
The DMV is great. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime you want to go out there, I plug in with my boy Mike D'Angelo. He's well respected out there. He's an artist as well. He actually be doing like walks. He does like positivity walks. The Seize the Fire, like for gangs and stuff.
Oh, that's dope.
But he does the walk from I think like Philly to.
How far? Isn't that crazy? On the East Coast, they could do that.
Like, to Jersey, stuff like Philly, like bro.
Million Man marching it.
I can't even remember exactly where, but he does it like every year. He got a deal with New Balance for doing so. They gave him a new shoe. So yeah, but I know he walked from like Philly to like New York or some crazy stuff. Some crazy stuff. New York for to get that like bro walked for a long time. Like he was all on the news. Like it was something big, but he does it every year.
Oh, that's what's up.
So
favorite New York rapper of all time.
Oh, so my favorite rapper.
I know you're a hip hop head. Who's your favorite New York rapper?
So I ain't gonna no cap. 50 Cent is like for sure my top 3. For sure, if not number 1, but I'm gonna say he's my number 1 rapper from the East Coast in New York. I'm gonna go with 50 all day. But if I was gonna pick a rapper in general, it'd be Juvenile. Like I love the Hot Boys growing up. I listen to a lot of the Hot Boys. That's why I get a lot of my, my little zoom zooms and wham whams, my Easter eggs and everything I put into my music, my little swag. It comes from my era of the music that I grew up on. And Hot Boys, that Southern music was my thing.
That was it when you was a kid. That was hot.
Jabos,
and it was different.
Soldier Reeboks, you know what I'm saying, with the gun bottoms and long, big white T-shirts. You hear me? And then New York, I took a liking to New York. This is how I knew 50 Cent was going to like end up being my favorite rapper, because I used to rock with Murder Inc. Like, man, I love Murder Inc. They had hits.
Hit records.
That's
a fact.
They knew how to make a song. Everybody they put on had a hit. 50 came and made me forget about murder. I'll stop screaming murder. I used to be in the back. I used to be on the party line. You remember back then? I used to be on the party line.
Party line? You're crazy.
Like,
I actually never did one. Yeah, I never did a party line. That was Clubhouse, the original Clubhouse.
The original Clubhouse for sure. I used to be on there murder, and then 50 came out. I was G you did, and I never turned back after that. Then honestly, by him giving the respect to the culture I come from when it comes to the gangland, the side of town I grew up on, like my friends and family, he paid so much homage when he came out here on the West Coast back in the day.
A lot of his beats are West Coast beats.
Yeah. And on top of that,
like if you really listen to him,
exactly. And then he shouted us out a few times, and he paid that homage when he came down. So I took a liking to his character, how he carried himself, a stand-up individual. He's
entrepreneur,
businessman.
Yep, he made it.
He
Look
can
at him
rap,
now.
And it's like he when it
say whatever he wants in his song.
You know what I'm saying?
I love you, Fifth.
Yeah, shout out to Branson. Fifth. Man, shout out to Fifth for sure, man. Yeah, but
for sure,
it's all respect, all respect.
Well, man, we can't wait to see you, get into your greatness. You've been putting in work. You've been consistent, man. You got awesome energy all the time. I love being around this guy all the time, man. He's got great music. No diggity. I'm going to make him drop it, all right? It's coming. It's coming. Here we go. Trilliano, make sure y'all follow him. Power 106, man. Thank you for coming through.
Love you, Chris.
Hey, thank you, sis. Love you too, man. Let's go.